So we actually made quite a bit of progress in the last stream. We managed to get through, I think, almost all of the crashed frigate. Got through all the underwater parts, at least. We explored quite a bit of the Phazon mines, and even beat the elite space pirate. So now we're being told to go back to Talon Overworld, which tells me that we're getting pretty close to the end of the game now. At the very least, we're going to have to start really hunting for the artifacts. But we still have to get the lava beam and the X-ray visor. Well, awesome. Well, this is great. To be honest, I've not finished Metroid Prime 2 or 3. I'm probably 3/4 of the way through Metroid Prime 2, but I never played Metroid Prime 3 because I just never got it on the Wii. But now I've got a perfect excuse to do it on stream. Oh, that should have killed you. Let me make sure I know where I'm going. Okay. Well, No, I need the X-ray visor in there. So I need to head back that away. Gotcha, gotcha. But no, I'm so excited because in the trailer we got to see a lot of, what we're seeing here in Metroid Prime. And I'll admit, I did feel that 2 deviated a little bit from some of Metroid Prime 1's design. I don't know, I can't talk about it with any confidence because I haven't finished the game. I'm trying to dodge these. Okay. I actually need to go this way. But we saw the scan visor in full effect, although it was really cool. I don't know if it's just me, but the look of Metroid has changed a lot. And maybe that's just because I'm used to, the 90s and 20-aughts versions of Metroid's design, but everything's so sleek and modern now. Although I do have to say, Samus's design in Dread was fantastic. I really wish I could have spent more time with the final suit you get. Let's see. I see. Ooh, that was cool. I would like to explore whatever that door is at the top. But how do I get there? Do I need to come in here from another room? Oh no, I just gotta go this way. Something interesting that Prime 2 did that I don't see a lot in Prime 1 was kind of having the cinematics in the game space. Like, a lot of portions where you're in Morph Ball and you can't really interact with any of the NPCs, so you're, like, under their feet. Like, you see a bunch of space pirates run up and, go through a portal, Or you see a bunch of things getting attacked. And it seems like they're doing that again. I'm actually a big fan of that. It reminds me a lot of Half-Life's design of trying to always keep the player engaged in the character's perspective. Okay, so there's a couple areas. But I have the feeling I need a couple more upgrades before I can get some of these. Yeah, that one needs the lava. Alright, well for now I need to get to the up elevator. Unless... is there a reason to go down? We'll just follow the game's advice and go to Talon Overworld. I'm experimenting with some new output settings. I'm hoping that the recordings look a little better and that the stream itself is not as taxing to view. Sorry. Oh, that's still hitting me? But yeah, if the recording, or sorry, if the stream itself is having any issues, and I guess in playback if the recording has issues, please let me know. Unfortunately, I'm not partnered or affiliated or however the process works, so I don't get to choose variable source outputs. Oh, I got no more missiles, huh? I should do something about that. I'm wondering what we're going to get next in terms of upgrades. Because we still need to find the Ice Beam's charge missile variant, and the X-ray visor, and the plasma cannon, and its respective charge missile thing. That looks like a cool place to go. Oh. Okay. Right. I can actually go up there now because I can blow this up. Yeah, this feels like the big endpoint of obstacle removers. Like, there's a couple places in Phendrana. Oh, hi! A couple places in Phendrana. Goodness. Where you have to use the plasma beam to get some missile upgrades, but I can't think of anything progress-wise. No? Do I need missiles, huh? Wow. Okay, well, I've got that lined up. Line this up. I guess I can just do this. No, I'm looking at the wrong layer. Okay, that does the trick. But I would really appreciate some missiles. So, no, okay. So I want to go there, which means I need the yellow line to be connected, which I think I just did. Nice. And then... Okay. That should be it. Nope. Okay, I see. I gotta turn both this layer and the one above me one time. Can I get up there now? Uh-oh. Interesting order of operations. Alright. I like the spider ball puzzles. They feel really fun, especially the ones where you have to drop down onto different tracks. And it's almost like a quick time event. Okay, I'm excited. What is in here? Is that the grapple hook? Grapple beam, whatever? Totally forgot about this. Oh. Awesome. Yeah, this definitely feels like we're getting into the end game. I think a lot is now open to us, although I need to restock on health, ammo, and power bombs. Hopefully I can pass by my ship. The one thing I'm a little worried about is that the Metroid Prime 4 trailer looked a little staged. Like, I mean, obviously it's probably still in production, so a lot's gonna change. But it did feel a little pre-rendered, and I hate saying that because, you know, I want Metroid Prime 4 to be good. I really, really do. Oh, these are awesome. These puzzles remind me a lot of those weird bubble toys where you had a cartridge of water with some plastic background of underwater fish, and you tried to use bubbles to knock rings onto pegs inside of that cartridge. And it was like just these buttons that pumped air into it. So weird. So what am I doing here? Oh. I can't remember actually if this game has Spring Ball. I think that's Metroid Prime 2, but that felt like a quality of life feature more than anything. I don't think this game suffers for not having it. Okay. So I've circled back out here, and I need to head, oh, just right here. Let me save, just to be careful. It's so awesome seeing Retro understand the Metroid formula. I have a lot of hope that they're going to be able to pull off another Metroid Prime game, because all of them seem to be pretty well liked. I've only played 1 and 2, but oh, that looked white to me. Well, I'm actually reaching the end of Metroid Prime pretty soon, at least within the next couple streams. And I would like to finish Metroid Prime 2, but I'm not really in a hurry to do it. I mean, I kind of wanted to be a little more varied. But I'm wondering, I'm thinking about when the game releases, because I do want to catch up by the time that Metroid Prime 4 releases. And I could probably, if I can finish this game in at least, what, 3 weeks? Maybe a month for each game? I could probably squeeze in a couple. Yeah. I can play other games in between. Ooh. Well, I did kind of want to go to my ship, but this looks like it's just an upgrade. Or an artifact. This might be the game telling us, hey, it's time to search for artifacts. I already have this. Right. How do I... Man, so much is available now that I have the grapple beam. I'm again trying to remember which Prime game had the screw attack, which was the infinite jump. I don't remember it being in 2, or at least not getting to that point. Awesome. But this feels goofy and fun. Like, the game doesn't take itself so seriously. Doing this wrong. There we go. Not a lot of those disappearing blocks. Although it's funny that they don't... they don't use the same visual as the old Metroid games, where it's that little rubble icon. Oh, nice! Well, very, very cool. Now we can, yeah, we can see through things. Oh my goodness. Is it saying... Oh. That's so cool. That's so cool. Yeah, it just feels like the developers had so much fun. Okay. It's so funny. A lot of the 2D sections in Mario Odyssey remind me of those Metroid puzzles where you're in the wall in Morph Ball mode. Uh-oh. Alright, alright. Oh, come on. Yeah, that was my own fault. Ah, nice shot. Oh, man. Actually, I think that this is where it's showing me I can actually track them with the X-ray visor. I totally forgot. That's so cool. Oh, I saw the skeletons in her hand. That was weird. Oh, yeah? I'm curious. You can't see her hand inside the cannon, I don't think. But I do like that it shows on the different icons that it has her positioning her fingers in different positions to activate the different cannons. I always thought that was really, really cool. It's funny that this isn't even on the map. Oh. Oh, nice. So it is time to start looking for them. We got the X-ray visor and an artifact. That's a pretty clear indicator. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, that makes 4. Awesome. Means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know where quite a few of them are off the top of my head, and I think the rest we could find pretty easily. Well, cool. I also know a place we could use the scan visor, or the x-ray visor. But I'm also wondering... where a good place to go is right now. I mean, I can always go back to my ship. You know what? That's a good idea. Let's do that. Man, I want to, like, walk around these environments. I know that as a human, I could not possibly traverse any of this, but it would just be nice to be here. Can I just jump in here? Oh. Cool. Alright, so the plan is we'll go back to the ship, stock up a little bit, and then... Man. Is there not a faster way instead of going through the entire ship? I wonder. Is there? Is there not an elevator? I might be thinking of another area. That's fine. I think a big part of the puzzles in this area was the links that took to get the... Sorry, I'm trying to remember where to go at the same time as I'm moving. There we go. No, most of the time we spent here was trying to get the wave beam puzzles. Here. Yeah. Interesting. Oh. Okay, I see. It's telling me too. I'm just getting the timing wrong. Nice. I associate bubbles with oxygen, so I get a little nervous thinking like, oh, I need to be near the bubbles so I can have air. Okay. guess these things have a lot more health than I expected. Ooh. Oh, right. Gotta say, I do enjoy the... Oh, that's new. You don't say. Ooh. Okay, well, I will head there after I get stocked up. What am I trying to do here? I gotta say, I like the Nintendo trend of the water levels having really, really good music. It's just really serene here. I wouldn't want to be here. It's probably moldy and damp, humid, and everything here wants to kill you or mutate you, so... I'll take the moment to save. It's nice backtracking in this game because you do run across power-ups that you would normally miss. Which I think is the joy of Metroidvanias in general. I don't know, it's really satisfying to get a constant flow of upgrades that are relevant to the power-ups that you get. I'm not using the right terminology, but it's nice to feel powerful, and it's nice when the game acknowledges that. Makes your abilities feel useful. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Nice. Alright, we're almost out. I do love that you're going through this area backwards when you first arrive. Although I guess it's relevant... Or, it's more like, because you do an escape sequence in this same order that you explore this in the sunken version, so I don't know. Regardless, it's cool. What game do I want to stream after this? There's a lot of games I would like to play, but that I don't know if there's like a massive viewer base for it. But like Chibi Robo would be really fun to play. The problem is it is quite extensive, and it is time and you sink a lot of time into it. Okay, dude. Pikmin might be fun. It's been a really long time since I played Pikmin. See, I don't know if I want to play a game that I've already played. Like, I chose this game just because it was a good start for the stream. But it would be nice to play something that I missed. Like... Well, that's the problem. I can't think of any off the top of my head that I haven't played. I did also just get an HDMI adapter for my Dreamcast, and I can start streaming that. I would love to play some Crazy Taxi. Wonderful. Now we are fully equipped. And we need to head Magmore. Okay, is there anything else that we can do in here? No, that's all the way back at the ship, so... no, I guess it's just straight to the ruins. Or the caves. I mean, we could... update ourselves. You know what? For the sake of... just having it on hand, because I will probably forget where they all are, let's go ahead and get the hints to the different artifact locations from the impact crater. Since we got a couple more, we've unlocked the adjacent towers to give them, to give us their hints. Plus, this is just a cool area. I really wanted to include this location in the weather report that I'm making, but it ended up just not making the cut, but I put up a really cool screenshot of the angle that I got from here on my YouTube community, whatever it is. I'm still learning how to use all that. Alright, let's see. A molten lake, and we have to shatter a column at the lake center. Yeah, that one I remember because I thought every column in Magmore Cavern might have it, and searching desperately for it. Okay, in Findrana, on Findrana's shores, a temple stands. If I thaw the frozen waters flowing from the Elder... Ah, okay, so it was that room that I thought it was in before. Is that all we can get for now? Well, nice. That's very useful. Oh, one more. Yes, a room of research lies within the mines. A corrupted invader is trapped there. Oh, that's right. I've got to... I think I'm remembering that right. You've got to bust open the container to actually fight the guy. What a weird place for the artifact to be. Did the guy eat it? Do the artifacts taste good? Do you need all of them to get into the crater? Does it matter if I take the upper or lower path? No, it does not. I enjoy the readability of the map. A map was an essential feature that its absence in the original was felt. See, I've seen a lot of Minecraft to scale maps and adventure maps based off of different IPs, but I don't know if I've ever seen one based off of Metroid Prime. I would love to explore or really even build in an environment that looked like this. I would love to. I would love to have massive elevators going to different parts of the world. Oh, and I can use this, but I don't think I can actually open this door yet. Okay, let's see. Ooh, I hear a power-up. Okay. Right. X-ray, invisible platforms. Tricky. That was a puzzle that stumped me for a while. There's a Metroid room later where you have to use the X-ray visor to see the platforms, and I just didn't understand that. It took forever. Awesome. Well, it was a good idea to come up here. Yeah. Wait, where am I going? I was so proud of myself getting that upgrade, I wasn't watching where I was walking. What's up, guys? I do kind of miss being able to combine all of your different beams into one. And being able to, like, swap out different parts. Make sure I'm going the right way. Okay. Well, I'm trying to think of any puzzles that would be specific to that. And really, the only thing it offered in Super Metroid was allowing you to freeze enemies instead of destroying them, which was useful for platforming, but I don't think that's in this game. I can't think of any enemies you can platform on. Unless I'm not remembering correct. That's possible. Okay. Well, on the way over there, I'm gonna look for any pillars I can blow up. It's nice. Coming through these areas doesn't ever feel stale because there's something new to do. Whether it's like a new enemy spawn or, you know, a new way to traverse it. Or new upgrades you can get because you now have a new ability. That looks interesting. Not that one. But I do have fond memories of looking for the artifacts. It's a fun scavenger hunt. I wouldn't even say it's difficult. It just takes a little bit of... I think the hardest part is figuring out the hints, especially when you're a kid. But actually getting them is not difficult. I'm trying not to use a guide. I did have to bust it out for one boss, just because I thought it was bugged, but no. It was the invisible drone boss, which I somehow managed to always forget about. But it doesn't feel like it was... Ow. It doesn't feel like I'm playing it properly. Like I was shooting missiles at it and it was bouncing off, but it still registered as damage, so that was strange. But regardless, we beat it. And now I can do this puzzle. Oh. And then they bust out the... Nice. Puzzle music. Oh. Do I want it all the way up there? Oh well. I'm assuming so. Ah, I see. And then... Oh. No? Oh, that's awesome. I forgot about this. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Nah, no puzzle music for this. This is Magmore Caverns. Oh, here we go. This is so awesome. can't even remember if there were more of those like omnidirectional parts in other spider ball puzzles. Oh, that felt awesome. Yes. Well, that's it. I think we now have everything we need to beat the game. We can optionally get the fire and ice super missiles, but it's not required. In fact, there's a chance I might miss it. Either of them. I didn't plan on 100%ing it, but I have gotten a lot. Oh, this is awesome. I still think the ice beam is the best, but the plasma beam, it feels powerful. It's like a railgun. Well, maybe. Well, awesome. There's lots of places I can go now. And in fact, I think the game wants me to start looking for artifacts. I don't know if it's gonna throw me a bone. Actually, yeah, I should go to Phendrana after I check that out. Because I know a bunch of missiles I can get, and a place that I can go now. Or I thought I did. Oh, right. That place in the boss's arena that needed the grapple beam. Come on. Wow, nothing is off limits to us now. I think the only real benefit of getting the super missile variants of the other beams is just to do more damage. But A, it's cool that they made them in the first place. And B, they can be useful for taking on the final boss, which will require you to have mastery over changing to different beams. Oh, where did this go? Oh, nice. I was right. I thought Magmore connected to Phazon at some point. Well, I'm going to go hang out in Phendrana real quick. Because I want to build a house there. I want to build a log cabin in Phendrana Drifts. Oh, you guys come back fast, huh? So right now I'm looking at all the places that I remember having things. I'm gonna get the missile upgrades if I pass by them as I'm exploring this place, but Ultimately, I want to see what was behind the Thardis boss. And there was one other area that I'm trying to remember that needed, I think, fire. Oh, no, 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 I remember. There's an invisible door here in this area. I wonder how hard it was to code that. Because you have some good momentum coming off of that. Okay. Well, I was expecting a little more, but that's okay. We take that happily. And I think I want to head to there. Got a bit of a walk ahead of me. But I know for sure that there's something important there, either an artifact or an upgrade. Or not an upgrade, but a, to be specific, a elemental beam super missile upgrade. That was awesome movement. Oh, nice. Oh, I will happily take that upgrade. And yet again, there's so many different ways to traverse all these environments that it never gets boring backtracking, because you're always doing something new. I never got complaints of backtracking in the original, or in this one. I never had a problem with it. I love being here. Also, this music is awesome. I'm trying to be fancy. Okay, so we need to use the X-ray visor. Oh, right, and I can actually grapple in here now, too. In fact, I think there's at least one of these chambers I can get to something. Well, for now, let's focus for now on the invisible room. Oh, I was afraid of that. Okay. Okay. Wow, that's effective. All right. Almost there. I love all of the effects they added to the visor. It was just another way, I think, that really showed off the GameCube's graphical capabilities. They did a lot of overlay and sprite work. Not just sprite work, but particles is what I'm saying. So I'm going to be absorbing Sonic Adventure next, a stream. So I'll be doing 2 at one time. But I'm coming to the end of this one, so I want to replace it. I still can't figure out... I would like to play something else on the GameCube. Maybe something that's quick and... is tangentially related to this? You know, I've never played through all of Sly Cooper. That might be fun. If anybody's interested, I've always got a suggestion box open. Ooh. Like whether you just want to go on the Discord or there's one on the stream itself, but I mean, you can literally just message me and say, hey, play this game. Oh no. As you can tell, I'm a very good game player. Right, now I need to get to the top and grapple somewhere. Oh, and I can grapple off of that guy if I freeze him. So yeah, there are a couple instances where you do need to be able to freeze enemies, but in regards to being able to combine beams, I don't think it would have been a bad idea. But I understand that it was a really cool idea to have each beam be assigned to a deep direction. That really showed off the controller, and to be honest, it feels really good. I think that's what makes this game, is the fact that not only do you feel like you're inside of a suit, but you feel like you're piloting one with a decent set of controls. The weird not PlayStation, but the weird GameCube controller almost makes it feel like a specialized piece of machinery. I don't actually need to freeze you, I just need to grab you, huh? Well, here in about an hour, I'm going to start Metroid Prime. Not Metroid Prime. Team Fortress 2. I'll probably just be playing on the 100-person server, just because it's so much fun. Well, nice. I forgot that there were Powerbomb expansions, but I'll take that. But that's not what I was looking for. Because the hints will very specifically say, like, the edge of Phendrana, or, you know, lava pools, to give you a hint to the actual map name. Or room name, I guess. So I need to find... There is a hidden door somewhere in this cylindrical room. I wonder if I'm crazy. Nope, I am not crazy. I was sane this whole time. Well, what do I use to open it? Or do I need to do this? Very, very good. Now, let me see if I have any other artifacts I can get here. Oh, that's right. I have to melt the ice in the room. I think it's just called the Hall of Elders. Um, I remember the puzzle, so I remember the general orientation of the room. Oh man, because it was tall, huh? Well, you know what? Let's explore. Let's explore where we haven't explored before, and I get a feeling we'll find more than we bargained for. Oh, that was a nice dunk right into the water. I've got to see what modifications outside of the graphics enhancements there are for this game, because there's a lot of cheats, you know, moon jump, infinite health, and weapons, but what I really want, and I've said it before, is an asset editor, like a map maker. But I don't know. I don't know what kind of engine this is running on and what would be required to even get the assets out of the game. I need to do research. I can at least save. I don't want to lose all this progress. But I've been thinking that I might be moving my stream times to noon during the day. I like this midnight time just because there's an Adult Swim vibe to it. So if I do end up changing it, it'll just be like maybe one stream a week just to test it out, but I don't know. It really works out nice having me stream this late at night simply because my job has me working in the afternoon. So this is my after work. And yeah, it just feels nice to stream at this less stressful hour. Oh. Oh, that's right. How do we get into here? Now I'm invested super hard. I'm thinking maybe there's a tube that I have to go down that'll spit me out under the ice, or if I need a fire-based attack. Does the map hold any secrets? No, it just looks dome-shaped. Oh, what's up? Oh. I guess we haven't fought all the elites yet. There's still a lot we haven't discovered down there, apparently. Oh man, I don't want to walk away from this. How do I... I'm looking for any holes, but I don't see any. This does just look like you need to blow it up. Oh. Awesome. Really, really cool. at the very least, if it is what I'm thinking it is. Which is that we need to drop this giant spike down. But I'm guessing I can only get that angle over here. Nice. That's cool. Well, good. I'm glad we stopped by here. I get the feeling there's another ice-based puzzle here that I'll be able to bust open with a plasma beam. Now, where did I want to go again? Right, to wherever that Chozo Elder statue is, which I think is further into the actual ruins part of the Vendrana Drift Zone. Yeah, right there. Yeah, can I not go this way? Can I? I want to cut across. Wow, I left the room for 2 seconds. I don't think we'll beat the game tonight. Most of tonight is going to be spent looking for the artifacts. However, I'm thinking that it might be either the next stream or the one after that where we finish this. I'm surprised. I was expecting it to take a little longer. But I do feel like we've been moving through this game at a decent pace, despite all the backtracking. Man, I know I do kind of turn my brain off a little bit in these areas, but it's a testament to just how well designed all these areas are, that I feel nostalgic walking into every one of them. It's like walking through different parts of a house. That'd be a fun test of my bitrate. Oh. Let's see, what games are available for me to play? I can do anything on the PlayStation. Metal Gear would be fun, but that's a pretty long game. And Metal Gear, I do want to talk about the games that I'm playing. And unfortunately, the things I have to say about Metal Gear aren't... It's very silly. It's very, very, very silly. And I don't think that the themes it explores are explored as thoroughly as it thinks it is. At least the first one. The second one was crazy, but the first one was a really fun game. Here, a power-up. Ooh, right. There's a frozen one here. Oh. Okay. I just need to make my way back up, because I fell off like a dingus. Metroid Prime 2... It did have multiplayer. I'm saying that because this feels kind of like a multiplayer level. I couldn't tell you why, just the particular... Oh, okay. I forgot. This guy, or gal, will knock you off platforms with its stomp. Actually, this feels like a Quake environment. Actually, it kind of does. Like, it manages to... kind of the quirk of the old Doom engine being that you couldn't have two platforms above each other. So you could make something like this on the rooftops, but the actual walkable surfaces would not be accessible underneath. So it would just be a facsimile. But still, it's cool. Oh. Well, how do I get out? I'm in an oubliette. I'm trapped. Oh. How do you guys like fire? Ooh, you do not. This is the... Oh, this is the big gun. This is the Colt revolver of the... Is that even a thing? It's the revolver of our weapon set. Okay. Hang a left. Darn it. Wow. Even the guys that normally need missiles got taken care of pretty easily. But I heard a power-up. Yeah, I hear it somewhere. Aha. back to what we were doing. So this is the room once we get up to the top, where we'll need to find a way to melt the ice. And I think it's pretty straightforward. Oops. Kind of... Okay. Oh, that was easy. That's so cool. Of the sun. Alright, that leaves just 6 left. We're halfway done. And I don't know if there are any more here in Phendrana. I don't even know what's left to explore. Oh, right, the research base. But that's in the mines. I don't know if there's one specifically for the Phendrana research base, but let's take a look. Right, yes, the Skybox one. The mines. Molten Lake. Ruins, and they don't know for that one. Okay, so we need to go back to the research area to go to that double tower area. Right here. The fastest way there is... to trek all the way back, huh? Actually, why don't we cut through Magmore? Because it looks like... Yeah. I mean, that even seems like the shorter way through the research lab. Okay. Let's take a detour through Magmore and see if we can't find that artifact in there. We still got about half an hour to play, so we got time. Let's see, PlayStation games I'd like to play. Mega Man Legends, the second one, definitely. I would play the first one, but I just love the second one so much more. Ape Escape might be fun. I only ever played that in short bursts as a kid. I would like to be able to play through it all the way as an adult. There's so many good ones. Legend of Dragoon, but again, I don't want to do a really long game. Same with Final Fantasy. I wouldn't want to do something that's like 60 hours. I wonder... I used to really enjoy Namco Museum, which was a PlayStation title. I'll snack on that. Because I don't think I need a... I could probably show everything in a full stream. Especially a 2-hour one. That's just a collection of old Namco arcade games. It was the first in a series, but it was the only one I had, so I got a very fond attachment to all the games. And I think I can play them all pretty decently. Ooh. Oh, you know what? I also want to snack on Ore no Ryori. Or Ore no Ryori. Say with a southern accent, but it is an imported Japanese game that was provided on one of the PlayStation's demo discs, and I think I have somewhere in my possession the actual demo disc that it came on. It was just a imported game from Japan meant to fill up space on the disc, but it was Japan's version of essentially a tech demo for the joystick controls. In America, I think Ape Escape ended up being kind of the proof of concept for the joysticks. Give me a second, I want to find... because I think it specifically says lakes. But yeah, I'm trying... I don't... oh, maybe there. But I'm trying to remember specifically what game in America served as the proof of concept. I'm thinking Ape Escape, but I don't even think that was an American-based game. Need to go that way. Ore no Ryori is a really awesome game in which you have to use motion controls to fill out different orders. And it's abstracted, like, in order to cook a hamburger, all you really need to do is cut up an ingredient, put it on a frying pan for a little bit, put ketchup on it, like on the patty itself, and then serve it. It's more so, it's like a WarioWare, but a little more organized, I guess. But it's really, really fun, because each shop has its own theme, and it'll have its own type of minigame you have to play in order to fulfill the order. And the thing I always wanted was a mix and match system. Like, if I could make my own game, it would be where you could have that game, but then make your own shop with your own orders you could fill out. And it's all in Japanese. I can't understand a lick of it. I've translated some of it for myself, but I mean, you don't really need to know the plot. It's basically, I am here to cook food. Hello, food warrior. Please cook food. Man, the PlayStation demo discs were awesome. You know what? Maybe if I can track down copies of the original demo discs, maybe we can go through them. I've not played through all of them, but I have had quite a few of them in my lifetime. Maybe I'll just absorb the entire sequence of them. That would be awesome. Especially the PlayStation Underground. Each PlayStation magazine demo disc was trying to kind of change its theme every time, but the Underground demo disc made you feel like, ooh, you were in forbidden territory, like, ooh, you weren't supposed to be here, you're learning secrets. In fact, I remember the Crash 3 behind the scenes video. That was so cool. And I don't know if it was the same disc, nice, but they'd also showed Spyro's development behind the scenes videos, and that got me into level design and world design and game design in general. Wow, we're making good progress. Okay. Well, cool. We can just go right over there back to Phendrana. I think that's all we need to do right now. Yeah. I don't really need to save. I can save back over, oh no, I have to go all the way over there if I want to go. Well, if we're on a hunt for the artifacts, I might as well go to Chozo Ruins. Because because I think there's actually 2 of them there, one of which we don't have the hit for. But we'll find out. Croc Legend of the Gobos would be a really funny game to stream. I don't think I'm good at that game. I don't think I could actually beat it. It's a little frustrating. But I might snack on it. I might just have to dedicate one day to playing through a series of older games. Like, just line them up. A buffet. Oh, that would be... yeah. Because there's definitely a lot of old games I would play in a pack. A lot of Genesis games I would love to play. Like Echo the Dolphin. Which I think people give a lot of crap to, but Echo is awesome. It does feel a little weird at first, but once you get used to it, being a dolphin is so much fun. And at some point I have to play through the original Sonics. Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles. Just for the sake of having done it. I might play them in that order. It might make sense. Oh, are you kidding me? What is up with the world geometry there? Why would you do that? Oh, come on. And actually, there's a lot of games I played as demos that I would love the chance to play through as a full game. I'm thinking of, but probably won't choose, The Grinch, which was a really weird PlayStation game, but I'm thinking more in the lines of like Tomb Raider, which I've never played through. And what else? There's another demo I was thinking off the top of my head, but now I can't remember it. There's a lot of options. So I could do Genesis, PlayStation, GameCube, Dreamcast. I mean, I do want to play Sonic Adventure on the Dreamcast, but that'll just be a snack. Just because I think it would be fun to play a little bit on there. Okay, let me find out where I need to go. But my main absorb is going to be on the modded PC version of Sonic DX. And ruins where light always shines. Move through the waters there to find the artifact of Life Giver. Okay. Well, I got the one in the Sun Chamber. So is it there in the Arboretum? There's also this place I haven't explored that I can now. And over here. Oh, right, this is the place, Tower of Light. Well, let's cut through the Sun Chamber and hopefully not make any ghosts mad. Check out that blue area over there. Then go to the Light Tower. You know what? I think next stream is going to be it for this. I'm excited. It's so much fun being able to actually stream this. Like, the main point of me doing this isn't so much to gain a following as it is to just get my, I don't know, my thoughts out. I know I haven't been particularly articulate throughout a lot of the stream, but I hope that my passion for these games is showing. I've always wanted to be a game designer, but I think my expertise lies more in like basic graphic design, visual design, not so much game design itself. But man, just the hours it must have spent, the weeks, the months. I mean, Retro had proven themselves. They knew how to make games. It's just, it's amazing how much they managed to communicate through the world. They obviously understood what Super Metroid was, how it told its story through its environment. And it's gratifying to have another game developer be like, oh, okay, I understand. Here, have some more. I know. I've awoken you to a life of endless torment. I keep thinking there's one hidden behind one of the wall decals. An artifact, that is. Ooh, something's behind this wall. Poor guys. The Chozo were trying so hard with all their temples to try and hold back the Phazon, but they'd never have it easy. The Chozo of Talon 4 were particularly prophetic. They keep talking about the newborn, and they're talking about Samus. But they do speak very reverently. Like, oh, she is the one who has come, who will cleanse our future. Alright, guys, let's do this. I like that they keep the variety of the puzzles pretty, well, varied. Like, you never forget about an ability for too long. Except maybe the thermal visor, but that's more of a use case. Oh, I'm timed. Okay. Oh, okay. Wow, we're getting really beefed up. I'm happy. Did I get everything in that room? Can't actually remember if I got the second, oops. it's just going to lower that again. I understand. Okay, well now I can go over to the light chamber. Ow! I'm thinking of the pistons in Crash 2 that were in the ice levels, as well as I think in Crash 3 that were on the Neocortex future levels. Oh, Crash Bandicoot would be a great game to play. Why didn't I even think about that? Oh, Crash 2? I can play that game super fast. That could take like, what, 4 streams? Oh, that's probably what I'm going to do next. I bet I could even get the secrets pretty easily. Okay, I hear a power-up. Where'st is it? Yeah, Crash Bandicoot 2 is my favorite of the 3. 1 is my least favorite just by being the oldest and least polished. And I would like 3, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't like the variety of levels as much. I think that the different game modes kind of distract from the core experience. But that's just my opinion. I like core, pure Bandicoot platforming. Although I will say, the dog fighting, the Great Wall running, those were pretty awesome. Okay, well, how do I... Oh, I see. I wanted to be over there, huh? That's okay, we can spend the next 15 minutes getting back over there. In fact, this power-up might be the last thing I get before I try and find a save station, and then I'll do a BRB. I'm proud of the progress we all made today. We only have a handful of artifacts left. Optionally, we can go look for the upgrades for the lava, or the plasma and the ice beam, which I might look off stream for. I know I said I didn't want to use a guide, but I mean, we are so loaded up right now. I kind of feel like, why not? Ow. Sonic Adventure shouldn't even take that long to stream. Like, maybe a stream per character, but like, Big and E102 would probably I could do in one stream. It's probably like 4 altogether. Ooh, and you know what? Another game I do want to absorb is Half-Life 2. That is a game that I like a lot. No, I can't believe I did that. I cannot believe. I really want to be upset at the game, but it was really just me not paying attention. Talking about one of my favorite games, got me distracted. Now, Half-Life 2 is a game that has heavily inspired me. Like, my brain, like, its default screensaver is probably, like, GM Construct or Flatgrass. That or Station Square. But, I don't know. And it's not just Half-Life 2 itself, it's the source engine, you know, it's Gary's mod, Counter-Strike, Team Fortress even, Team Fortress 2. But I'm so used to the source engine, I've actually built tons of maps for Half-Life, for uh, Gary's mod for Team Fortress 2. I'm sure I'm sitting on a bunch of blocked out maps for Team Fortress 2 in particular. It might actually be fun to go through those. Creating a map for TF2 would be fun. Sorry, I hear a power-up. Interesting. I hear something, but I don't know if Ken has it. Is it on this side? Is that what I'm doing wrong? Well, now I'm very confused because I hear it. It's right over here. My biggest fear with one of these is that it's like a developer accidentally placed one out of bounds. But no, it's usually something I can get to. But I hear it. And I want it. There's nothing on the other side of this, huh? I wonder if it's in the elevator room. Ooh, I'll check it out when I go over there. Oh. Ow. Actually, I really enjoy using Source 2's hammer editor for the can't speak, for Valve's VR. I'm actually a big fan of Steam VR. I mean, it's not robust, but it's cool. I wish I was more sold on the yes, I know you want me to go over there, but I'm exploring, I'm doing stuff. Okay, well, I would very much like to grab that without risking my life. Wow. Very, very nice. And we're now just gonna pop down here to check out the sunroom. And eventually we should check out that elevator, because I'm really... Yeah, I keep thinking I hear it. I might just be going crazy. I will say, I have had only really ever audio hallucinations once, and I don't think it was anything serious. It was probably just placebo or whatever. But one of my earliest jobs was working at Chick-fil-A. Specifically, I worked at drive-thru. So the sound of the drive-thru beeping in specifically my left ear, if it was like a one-piece headset, is forever ingrained in my head, and sometimes, just sometimes, I'll hear it. Clear as day. And that's how I know I'm slowly going crazy. I do like me some Chick-fil-A. Not ethically, but... or morally. But deliciously. Right. Interesting. So this is where we got the wave beam super missile variant. Now we've got to do it again. No, I see. Gotta go down. Did not even think of that. Ooh, this makes me think of the Spyro 3 area, and that makes me want to stream Spyro. I would play all 3 of those happily. Yes! Well, look at that. We only need 4 more. And then I think we're going to get a couple more things down in the Phazon mines. But let's find a save station. Then I can BRB. And then we can switch over to TF2. The GameCube was the perfect console for me at the perfect time. It was so... It sold me on video games, because the PlayStation was really, really cool. But even as a kid, and I think even at the time, there were some pretty obvious limitations. Like, yeah, you could make Metal Gear, which looked realistic, but realistic in the way that the Muppets look realistic. I don't know. But the GameCube, man, when Smash came out, that didn't look real. And when... I think the game... funnily enough, the game that really sold me on gaming was Animal Crossing. Because it felt like, oh my gosh, this is feature-rich. Like, this has stuff in it. This isn't just pixels moving across the screen, this is logic. Well, I say logic in a coding sense, not in a gameplay sense. Can't say there's much logic in Animal Crossing. On that note, I'm gonna grab a little snack, grab something to drink, use a potty, and I'll be back in, oh, let's say 10 minutes. See you then.